So we are getting close to the end of the training series of setting up a Google search campaign. And the final step here is for your ad groups to have the ad copies for each of your ad groups. So we have two ad groups, men and women shoes. We will need to create an ad copy for both of them. Okay, so let's get into it. Before we continue though, I need to mention that we won't be completing all the way till number 4 billing, because this is just a training. We are not actually setting up an actual running account. You can just set up billing as how you would pay for your Amazon purchases. Just enter your credit card details. Okay, so as a recap, we've created two ad groups, women's and men's shoes. Women's, we've selected the keywords that we want to target. You can have multiple match type. Google doesn't limit you to like only have one. You can do that, of course. But in this case, we will just put it all in. And for men's, yeah, you can do the same cleaning up, but we'll just leave it as is. Okay, so the first step is to click save and continue from this step. Okay, so keep an eye on this. Currently, we are doing women's shoes. This is actually the campaign name, which I didn't rename it properly. So it should be shoes. And then this is the second ad group, which is men's shoes. They've helpfully added in the keywords here for us to refer, because when you create ad copies, it needs to match your keywords. So here is just like a reminder, hey, remember to have these words in your ad copies. Okay, so under the new text set, you will need to input the most important field, which is the final URL. We are doing it for women's shoes first, so let's go on and copy paste it in. At the same time, I'll just do the same for men's. All right, over on the right hand side, you'll see a very useful preview that you can of course snapshot for your client or just refer to it. As with any assets on Google search, there will be character limits, and there's a headline. There will be 3 headlines. So what are headlines, right? The headline is this at the top, so sometimes it'll show 2, sometimes it might show 3. From experience, they'll usually show 3 in mobile. So for all these that you see here, there are only 2, headline 1 and headline 2, headline 1, headline 2. Okay, so key in the headline 1 and headline 2. So what you probably want is to highlight your brand and what exactly the users are searching for. Adidas women's shoes. Headline 2 and headline 3 can be related to the brand. For Adidas, you can key in something like with relation to Adidas, like maybe the best women's shoes, or you can also key in like get 30% off your order, or maybe free shipping, because free shipping will be a more consistent kind of copies, while the 30% off could be a one-off. And I'll just get some ideas. Yeah, for example, here they use this, which is probably a seasonal thing. For me, I'll just find like something relating to maybe this shoe. You can find ideas from the copies here, like, okay, I found one, ultra comfortable shoes. Try not to put all caps. Google probably wouldn't let you to put all caps. So you might have noticed that they don't show the third one, which is, yeah, it doesn't show like all the time. Okay, we now go on to path. This one, it doesn't need to match what you have here, so don't put like a US women's shoes here. You can, but it doesn't need to be this way. So you can just put women's shoes, women's ladies shoes. Yeah, you can put it as long as it's relevant to what users are searching. Description, there's a 90 character limit for each, so you can just write something along this line, or if you have like a creative guideline from your client, etc., you can put it in. So I don't really know what to write, so I'll just take what they have currently. And this is 86 characters. Do they have yeah, they have a description too also. And I just realized that Adidas is lower caps, so you might want to lower cap this, up to you. Okay, so we are done with the first ad copy. Then once you're done, just click done or create the next ad. For me, I'll just create one for this ad group, so I'll click done. Now you will see here this ad group has one ad copy. Next, we'll go to responsive search ad. So I recommend that you have both the text and responsive search ad in your ad group. So we'll stop here and move to responsive search ads next.